I hope you've been out have you been out for your walk today, Ronan? Have you been out for a walk in the sunshine?
I was about to be.
Oh. Yeah. Let's talk about your book, Ronan, because I know that writing this book has been so important to you, and it really is a wonderful book. So congratulations. You did that. You wrote the book.
Yeah.
It's really...
Do you remember writing the book, darling?
Yes.
You do.
But there are a range of, the ideas that are even coming out.
Yeah.
They're all out now. All your ideas are out. They're all in print now.
So it's been a lot of work.
It certainly has been, and it's been a long journey to this point.
Yeah, but it's worthwhile. I think it's very worthwhile. Do you think so?
Oh yeah, very much, very much. It's going to have a something very attentive at this particular time. And I think it can be easy and present and all of that, but there could be another, there may be other issues that get bring in as well.
But yes, there's more. There's so much in the book to talk about, and I know you have been talking about Alzheimer's for many years. Haven't you? You've been talking about your dad's Alzheimer's and your Alzheimer's for years, yes. And this book is so important in that journey. And Miriam, you've taken on the mantle to an extent now, because it's now in the family, and you're talking about it too publicly to raise awareness. Raising awareness is so important to you, Ronan, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember all your work you did with Tina?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's important to have new voices in order to maintain the momentum of engagement, improving the range of communication and exchange between people with dementia, people dealing with people with dementia. And I think this is just a great opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate that.
Ronan, you were talking about bringing things out into the open. It's always been so important to you to bring things out into the open, to bring Alzheimer's into the open. Isn't that correct?
Yes, yeah. And I think it's the right things to be doing. And we'll just try, to ensure that it will be, will be a good. It's really for me, I can say that I'm just very clear in my head that this is all going in the right direction. And I think it's it's in a good state.
This book is so important in raising awareness about dementia, about Alzheimer's, and what it's like to live with Alzheimer's. And that breaks down stigma, it brings it out of the shadows, and it is a very good place to be in. So thank you so much for doing that, because you've already done so much, and now you've written a book as well, and the book is doing well. It's such a good read. It's really beautifully written.
Yeah, it was something that came in quicker than I thought it was. It came, and I think it was probably a lot of number of people in the context would be they would be mixed, and I think it's important just to have a very open view, not trying to do too much to mimic something or whatever that might be. But I just think that it's very important that it has to be worked in this way. That would be my view.
You must be very proud. And Miriam, you must be proud too.
Oh, well, I'm proud. Mind you, didn't take a book to make me proud of Ronan.
You liked working on the pantos and the Gaiety as well, didn't you? The Christmas panto.
Yeah, that was a big.
Oh,
I really loved those
such a joy.
Yeah.
In the book, you write about your dad and his Alzheimer's, and he kept it hidden, and that created a lot of problems for you and the other family. I wonder, what would your dad think about you writing this book and being so open? Would you think it's good?
I think it needs to be present in its place, and it needs to be addressed. I would see it in that way, that it is the case that this is still something that has to be in the openness of speaking with people, at issues that are needed to be addressed. The lesson that is lessening that we would all be seeing together, and see how we can be supporting each other, because it's quite a mission still to get to.
And what you're doing with your book is supporting other people, so you're living that message, supporting other people, getting the message out there. You're doing that, Ronan, you're really doing that. Yeah, so well done.
I'm delighted to be in the doing of this is still to be done. There's more of that. And I just think that it is important for people to have a real insight of their own selves, and then the idea of this, the longest issues can be dealt with over time. But I think it is going to be very solid. I really feel it's.
Well, you've made something very solid there, permanent in your book.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a terrific legacy, isn't it? Together with all of the presentations you've given and the videos and the interviews, but now the book is something very, very specific and very solid that people can read for a long, long time. There it is. You recognize that?
The book.
It's the book. Do you want people to laugh and cry? Is that good? Is that a good response?
I really require to have a laugh. To be in part of what is going on.
Yeah, you think laughing is important.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. That's you. Yeah, that's
no.
you.
I'm not saying that's me.
That's you there on the screen. Yeah, it's you. Aren't you gorgeous?
leave that to yourself.
I hear you're very good at the ping pong. I hear you're very good. Is that true?
We were.
Go on, go on.
His biggest achievement, Tina, that was
Yeah.
was marrying me. Finding me.
Well.
Yeah.
You
Those
said
are
it, Miriam. You
things.
said it. Ronan, do you agree? Your biggest achievement was marrying Miriam?
Yes, definitely.
The answer is yes, Ronan.
Just keep
Yes,
saying
okay,
yes.
yeah, great. And do a cup of tea, please.
I think I'll write that book because I'll make a fortune on it.
Did my best, ma'am.